Hey, did you ever play board games when you were a kid? You know, the kind you roll the dice and move your little game piece around the board. Thanks! Or you like pull a card from a deck and that card will tell you how many spaces to move. The first person to reach the finish line was the winner. Well, it sounds very simple, but usually during the game, you come upon some crossroads. When you got to these points, you had to choose which direction you thought was best to reach your final destination. These were the transition points in the game, because the decision you made here affected the outcome of the game. The choices weren't always easy, and sometimes, well, you made a wrong turn. But if you were careful and really paid attention to the game, you could usually make the right choice and win. Well, even though we're not playing a game with your weight loss, I do think that we have reached some crossroads right now. That's because at this point, I know that if you are taking this program seriously, you are losing weight now. Well, maybe I haven't reached your goal yet, but you are certainly on your way. And one thing is for sure, you're entering a new stage in your life. You are now in a period of transition. So our word for today is transition. Let's explore the meaning of transition a little further. Here it is, transition. A passage from one form, state, style, or place to another. Well, there's no doubt about the fact that right now you are making a passage. In fact, you are making several passages. That's because you are leaving behind your old way of living and moving on to a new life. And you're in a period of transition as you move from your old lifestyle to your new one. The choices you make now will be the ones to determine the outcome of this commitment you have made. For example, you could very easily say to yourself, I'm tired of watching when I eat. I don't feel like exercising. And since already I lost some weight, I don't need to lose any more. And that's that. Well, you're certainly free to feel that way, and you can make that choice if you wish. The problem is that this kind of thinking brings you to a dead end. If you decide at this point that you have enough, and you don't want to go any further, then everything that you've done so far, all the progress you made, just stops. Remember how we said that this is a program for the rest of your life? Well, if you choose to stop at any point along the way, then this program stops being a lifetime change and turns into something temporary. And we all know that temporary situations are just temporary. They don't last. But you have another choice you can make. You could choose to continue forward, to move ahead, just as you've been doing. You could choose to keep the momentum going and keep your progress headed in a direction of success. The passages you are making now will direct you to your goal instead of detouring you. Physically, you are transforming from the overweight person you used to be to a slimmer, healthier you. Psychologically, your attitudes towards foods is changing. You've taken your whole lifestyle and you've reshaped it so that now it's focused on eating healthy foods in smaller portions. And finally, you're making an emotional passage now as you learn not to depend on food to handle life situations, but to draw strength from within yourself to get for your daily life. So you see, it isn't just a roll of a dice or a luck of the draw that's got you this far. It's your own determination, your own drive to succeed, your own commitment that has helped you reach this point. As you make this transition, the passage from the old to the new you, I don't want you to lose the drive and the willpower that brought you this far. I want you to keep on going, keep moving ahead, because we still have some road to cover before we cross that terrific finish line. Now let's see. Oh, 5 spaces ahead for you and for me.